Hello Reformers and welcome to Empires Apart. Now this is a game that styles itself very much on Age of Empires. It's gonna be a fantastic looking game, it already is. It's in closed beta at the moment and it is going to be coming out in, I believe, just over a month. Yes, it is due on March 29th, and if you'd like, I'd highly recommend adding it to your Steam wishlist or, just making a note of it. Anyway, let us go into the single player. We're going to be doing a skirmish here and playing against an AI component? No, an AI opponent. And we're going to play against a medium opponent. There are 5 difficulty levels, so that's pretty good. I mean, if you're more of a seasoned veteran of this kind of game, then obviously you can play in a different level. But yes, anyway, there are 4 game modes. You have Conquest, Regicide, Diplomacy, and Regicide with Diplomacy. Now, I would assume that Regicide means killing the enemy's hero. Now, I'm not completely sure what that is all about, so we're just going to go for Conquest for now, and I'm just going to show you some of the basic gameplay mechanics. It's very reminiscent, as I say, of Age of Empires, and if you're wanting a new Age of Empires game, this is certainly where you have to look. And I've played a little bit of this before starting the recording, and I've had a huge amount of fun, because there are just so many extremely unique factions. There are, I think, 5 unique factions right now, and there's even a 6th one that is currently not available, unfortunately, but it will be, obviously, for the final release. And anyway, there's a bunch of maps here that you can choose from as well. We're just going to go for the Great Meadows, because we like to see nice greenery, why not? And the map size, you can, of course, go for 2 versus 2, 3 versus 3, 4 versus 4. We're just going to go for a 1 versus 1. The population cap will be 200. We're not going to get there, most likely, but yeah. Alright, so we can also add more AI opponents if we so desire, but yes, anyway, you want to see the civilizations, don't you? Yes, you certainly do. So, Byzantines, a defensive civilization, well-rounded, strong infantry that disrupts enemy units, great cavalry, and a good economy. They are expansionist, as you can see. And then, of course, we have the French, which are relatively similar, however, they do change in what they are specializing in. So they're still defensive and they're still expansionist, but they have formidable cavalry that can charge, a great economy, technology, and siege weapons. And then you have the Aztecs. They are the aggressive civilization. These units evolve through combat instead of technology. Warriors can capture enemy prisoners. Then you have the Chinese, which are a protective, advanced civilization, high focus on technology and crossbowmen. Warrior monks can heal nearby units, and engineers can lay down minefields. And then you have the Mongols, who are, again, an aggressive, nomadic civilization. Units become more powerful by killing enemies. Buildings can be dismantled and moved. You can move your main base if you want, your town hall, and of course you could go for blind pick if you want to have a random selection. I think we're actually going to be selecting the Aztecs for this. Then you can also select as a different hero. So every single faction has a particular hero. I don't believe they have multiple heroes at the moment for each one, so sometimes there's only one, but this is of course a early version of the game. So anyway, this is a formidable warrior, empowers nearby Aztec warriors, throws deadly spears, and then we have here a powerful governor, instantly completes buildings in construction, provides villagers with gathering bonuses. I'm going to go for the warrior. That sounds like a pretty fun idea to me, and I'm just going to let the AI choose whatever they want. Alright, so here we go, a skirmish match. Oh yes, a skirmish match. Alright, so let's get some food on, shall we? So we start with, a couple of villagers, and this is our spy here, and he can run around and do some scouting and things like that, just to make sure that we know exactly where everything is, basically. And him saying right away, I think I need to disable the unit, confirmations, I guess you could say. Oh, well, it seems like I cannot disable the unit things, whatever they may be, the unit confirmations and things like that, but that's okay. We'll just deal with it how it is. And yeah, that will probably be added for the final version anyway. Alright, so we do have our spy here, and he has run around a little bit in our area. What we are going to need to do, however, is start getting some wood And as is the case with every, start of Age of Empires, you're going to need to build a little bit of a town first. So you're going to need some little buildings and things like that. Alright, so we're also going to need to take note of this gold here. I actually don't know what the Aztecs are actually going to use gold for, because I've only played as the Chinese beforehand. So this is kind of new to me, so this is going to be kind of fun. Anyway, what's this? Port produces ships, can be used to deposit resources, can be used to trade with friendly and neutral ports. Oh, that's pretty cool. And then of course we have one of these, which is a storage locker. Basically you put one of these nearby to where your units are gathering things, and they don't have to go all the way back to the town hall, basically. So that's pretty awesome. Now, up here is where you can see your basic military development and your basic economic development. So you don't upgrade the town center as such, like in Age of Empires. You're going to be upgrading these things up here, and they give you some benefits, like obviously being able to get new buildings, units, technologies, etc, etc. And as you gain and gather more resources, that is how you unlock that. So that's pretty simple and self-explanatory. I'm just going to continue to get some wood here. And we probably want to get a farm going on as well, because we're eventually going to use all those sheep up. And we're going to obviously get these guys to just have automatic seeding. Is automatic seeding on? Is that on or is that off? Is it on or off? I actually don't know. Oh well, never mind. Yeah, I guess I'll just deal with it however it is. And if he doesn't reseed it, he's gonna be sacrificed to the sun god or whatever it may be. Anyway, let's just continue to get villagers. I do tend to play a pretty heavy economic style whenever I play a strategy game like this. So if that's not your style, then, well, I apologize. And probably it is actually not very good to play like this with the Aztecs, because they are aggressive. They are meant to be attacking very, very soon. And I guess that means I should probably build one of these, which is a bit of a barracks. So I guess that should be pretty good for us to go for. This is going to take quite a bit of time to actually expire, so the auto seeding should hopefully be on, maybe, by that time. Who knows? These two can go over here, thank you very much. They're going to actually get one farm going, another farm there we go. And the population limit has been reached. Of course it has. That always gets me, That always absolutely gets me every single time. But that's absolutely fine, no problem at all there. Okay, so we should probably get these guys to do something as well. And you can build walls as well, by the way. There's also outposts and things like that. So what we can do is I'm actually going to build a bit of an outpost here. And then we're also going to build a storage structure so that the people actually getting the gold and mining the gold are going to have a pretty decent time of things. Oh, hello there. Who are we against? We're against the French by the looks of things. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Alright, well, what I'd like to do is try and upgrade ourselves, but it seems like I can't do that just yet, so I'm going to get 5 warriors, or as many warriors as I can get right now, and then we're just going to get a bunch of warriors to start mining this wood from the forest. Start chopping it down, thank you very much. Let's go and kill those guys, please. Where's my hero, by the way? Seems like I don't have my hero with me right now. Oh, is that him? No, that doesn't seem to be him. That's a bit weird. Okay, well, whatever the case, I'm gonna just continue to get farms. Oh, there's one of my warriors. Hopefully that can kill this. There we go, thank you. Yeah, the AI, I gotta say, is not the most smart at the moment. So, yeah, just bear that in mind. Alright, so let's see what we can do here. I'm gonna try and... I've got to go and get another... Gotta build some more little buildings for them to go in and, spend their time. You can build walls as well if you so desire. We're gonna need to save up a little bit of our food now, because we are eventually... Well, we are definitely going to need a technology increase, thank you very much. And I think I'm going to need some more villagers. I'm going to just get some more villagers, to be honest. I think villagers are very, very important. So we're going to try and get more of these. I'm going to take one of these guys over here, actually. And we're going to get this guy to just build a storage locker, so that they don't have to run from this tree over here all the way there, because the travel time is just, in my opinion, way too long. Way too long. So, do we have enough food production? Our food production is reasonable, but not the best. Can I actually build a storage locker here? That's really not going to do too much, is it? I mean, not really. Let's build another farm there, I guess. And these guys are going to get to chopping down some wood. We just got to keep on top of things. Make sure that we are, yeah, defensive enough as well. I mean, we've got to be a bit aggressive as well. So I think I should probably get a couple more Aztec warriors and actually send them to go and kill some of the enemy's forces. You can see the bar at the bottom of their health. That, as far as I'm aware, indicates how quickly they are going to level up. And of course, these guys can also take enemies prisoner. So I technically could have taken that scout prisoner if I wanted to, but obviously I kind of dropped the ball on that because I was like, oh, we just got to kill him. Yeah, we just got to kill him. All right, so it seems like they are reseeding. Are they reseeding them? I'm not entirely sure. This is the first one that I made, and it's still at 38, so I guess that's not too bad. Where's our spy gone, by the way? Did our spy literally die? I thought that I sent him back here, but apparently he may have died, so that's not really good. That makes things a little bit dubious. And there's the economic development, so we can now start to get that. It's going to take 40 seconds for us to get that, which is okay. And that's going to unlock some more buildings. In other words, we're hopefully going to be able to get some archers, I think? Maybe? Ah, no, maybe the military is required for the archers, probably. But that's okay. It's not too bad. How many do these it costs 50. Right. Alright, okay, so I guess we've got 7. Let's actually go out and see if we can find our opponent. Now, bear in mind that if you do actually build a temple and things like that, you can get relics, very similar to Age of Empires in that respect as well. And I think this is one of the relics. Yep, this is one of the relics right here. So that's pretty cool. So if you so desire, you can then get one of your priests to go over there and, well, do his thing. And oh wow, they actually gain experience every single time they are hitting something? That's pretty awesome. Okay, I actually thought it mattered on kill, but apparently it matters only when they hit things. That's pretty fantastic. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, our opponent does not seem to have a very good defense at the moment. I'm going to go for more military development, actually our first level of military development. And well, as you can see here, the opponent was not ready for our assault, which, well, is to be expected, I suppose, because most people are probably not going to attack this early. The Aztecs are pretty good at doing that, as you can no doubt see. And we're not getting too much experience for actually killing buildings. I think we get much more experience for killing units. I'd like to try and find where his workers are, if I can, while also simultaneously avoiding... Ah, there they are. Oh yes. Well, avoiding his town hall, because his town hall is obviously going to be pretty well defended. I mean, they got that archer, you know, that automatic firing guy. So that's obviously not particularly good. Let's see if we can just leave these guys to it now. I'm going to get a couple more... Ooh, what's this? Anti-mounted unit. Basic infantry unit that involves through combat. Effective against mounted units. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's get a couple of those. Let's get 3 of those, and let's get a couple more warriors as well. And we have a pretty decent amount of space right now, so let's see. We do have someone that is still just kind of idling here, so I guess I'm just going to continue building some, a little bit of stuff there. And okay, could you kill that? Yes, there we go. It seems like they are starting to build a couple of mounted units, so it seems like we are going to need those anti-cavalry units. And I am going to obviously be now heading on over here and seeing if I can get some other things. Temple, there we go. That's the temple that we want to see. And I'm just gonna take that guy over here, and then I'm gonna tell him to do something else. Alright, so what I'd like to get, archery range. And I would like to get... Ooh, warfare. Okay, so where's the siege? I think I'm probably going to need another level of that. But I'm going to put that over here. And that guy can do that here after he's done. And let's actually see what's going on. Ooh, look at that. They've got... Look at that. They have shields now because they've leveled up through combat. Oh, that's pretty awesome. That is pretty awesome if I do say so myself. I actually like that quite a bit. That is a pretty unique mechanic as well, because in most RTS, you're gonna, well, have to research things, you know? You have to research things to be able to get your units leveled up, but these guys, no, 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 you don't need to do that. Wow, that's pretty awesome. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna just murder all of their workers, and then we're gonna see what, I'm gonna get one priest, maybe two priests. Let's send our other group of units over here. And we're just gonna get them into the same command group, and let's see what else we have going on here. Okay, so we got some upgrades, so +1 damage to spearmen and to warriors. That sounds good to me. You can also get archers and skirmishers, and you can... Ah, look at that. Okay, so what does that mean? The two there, what does that mean? Do we need to capture people? Seems like we might need to capture people, so let's shall we activate our capture ability? I don't know whether we can do that right now, considering I have some of those anti-cavalry guys currently selected, but maybe we can capture that unit. Nope. Okay, apparently not. Yeah, you're gonna just need to have one unit doing that, but it seems like we've actually achieved victory anyway, so it's not really gonna make too much difference. Now, is there a relic nearby? I think there was a relic over here. Yeah, there we go. There's one. And we can tell him to go back here, and we now have this again, once, yeah, so we can upgrade our forces once more. And do we have anything else here? Well, nothing just yet, but you can see here that everything seems to be going in our favor. Ah, look at that. Economic improvements to villagers. Okay, I'm gonna like that. Let's do it. And yeah, this is going very well, as you can see. Now, when you enable your prisoner taking mode, so to speak, your unit in general is going to have their armor reduced and their movement speed reduced as well. So there is a bit of balancing in that regard, because they're not going to be able to do as much damage as they usually are, and they do seem to deal quite a lot of damage normally. So without that mode enabled, you're going to be seeing a lot of damage from your warriors. Let's see what else we can get here. Collects wood faster, collects stone faster, gold faster. Ah, that's all fantastic. We're actually not even collecting gold right now, amusingly enough. Most things, with the exception of the archers, do not use gold. So I'm going to get a couple of archers just to make it so that the archers are kind of useful now, I guess. I mean, the gold is actually useful, so let's go and get some of those over there. And what are these? Yeah, that's the archery range, isn't it? Okay. Seems like we're going to have to wait a little bit then, aren't we? So I guess I should just build another house or something along those lines, and, well, let's get these guys to kill the rest of his buildings. Unfortunately, what we're going to need is a couple of siege mechanics, but that's the thing, I'm unsure where to get those upgrades. I don't think we actually have any siege engines. I mean, I would doubt it, because we do have those upgrades available at the, well, blacksmith building, you know, quote-unquote blacksmith building. It's not really a blacksmith, but you know what I mean. So, yeah, I mean, just see how much damage we're able to deal. We're killing these guys in one hit, literally just because our forces have leveled up so much that they are not able to level up any further. So, yeah, they've leveled up pretty harshly. Alright, so we do have... Where's our priest? Where's the priest gone? Did he not collect the... I think he... Yes, he did. Oh, he collected it. Oh, fantastic. So now we can take it back to the temple. Actually, I thought I queued up the ability for him to pick it up and then come back here, but I guess that just doesn't happen. I don't know. But yeah, anyway, let's have a look and see what we can do here. Yeah, there we go. Collect food faster, and yeah, as you can see, warriors deal +4 damage. Ah, never mind. Okay, so this is a sacrifice. Okay, so to sacrifice, I know now what it actually is. To sacrifice, you need enemy prisoners. And yeah, obviously right now that's really not going to happen. As you can see, like, we are kind of gonna win this pretty easily. So not really necessary for us to do that, which is a bit of a shame. But yeah, other than that, the relics are going to give you bonuses. And, well, they're pretty good in my opinion. I think, as far as I'm aware, I saw a bit of a... I think I saw a chart or something like that. Let me see if it... Yes, there we go. Currently owned relics. If you get 1, then you get +1 damage to all units. If you get 2, +1 range to all ranged units, and then 3, +1 to armor, and then 4 is +1 gold per second, and then 5 is +3 damage to all units. So they're very minor gameplay changes, but they are going to make a difference to your overall army strength, which is pretty cool. Alright, so I'm going to continually just get some more people here. Can I? Yeah, as you can see, you're going to need a lot more in the way of everything. I really should have... You know, I should just get some more of these guys. Yeah, I should really just get more of the villagers and try and set them onto food production, basically. Food production is the main thing here, and we are missing out on a lot of that, so let's just get a little bit more. And his town hall has almost been destroyed, but I think I'm maybe not going to be able to do it. I don't know. It's pretty close, so I should probably send some of these guys over there. Oh, never mind. Okay, so yeah, we've just killed his town center, and now he will be defeated in 2 minutes. And so I guess I'm gonna try, if I can, to maybe find some of his workers so that we can potentially take them prisoner and then maybe sacrifice them, and then we can see a little bit more of how the mechanics work surrounding that. But you can see that the medium difficulty AI does not seem to be too highly tuned at the moment, so maybe a higher difficulty AI is necessary, because I did actually try playing against the other difficulties as well, and they didn't really pose too much of a threat either, with the exception of obviously the harder ones. I did not play against hard or hardest, so maybe that's going to make a bit of a difference. Anyway, we do have our priest here, and maybe we can go and get this. This is right next to our base, so it would stand to reason that we should probably go and do that. Oh, there's our spy. Ah, our spy was alive all along. And there's another one of these relics, so that's kind of nice at least. Let's go and get that, and then we can take it back. Even though it really doesn't matter, because I think the enemy is kind of dead, isn't he? Yeah, he is kind of dead. So, I mean, I guess we can just send them around here and just see if maybe he is still alive with one of his buildings or something like that, because I'm not entirely sure why the timer appears. It could just literally be giving the opponent some opportunity to come back into the game, because maybe, you know, maybe they can rebuild, maybe they have a bunch of stockpiled resources and things like that. So yeah, that might make sense. Now the next level of military development is also 60 seconds, so that is 20 seconds slower than before with the first level, and there you go. There's a victory for us. Now, I personally really enjoy this game, literally just because it is I don't know whether to say a better Age of Empires. Can I say that? I don't know. But it is very, very smooth, plays absolutely flawlessly. There are no optimization problems, and every single faction plays wonderfully differently. And you can see here that the stats don't necessarily say exactly the right amount of things, but you know, it is again a preview build. And yeah, as you can see, the opponent was managing to get his war upgrade much sooner, actually 4 minutes sooner than I was able to, but I did get my economy one a little bit quicker. So you can see here that, wow, we've collected a lot more, wow, a huge amount more wood, more food, gold, not really necessary. He had more villagers than I did. That's terrible. I really need to build more villages next time around. Anyway, if you would like to see more of this game, then by all means let me know. And otherwise, a small reminder to check out the game in the description. I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.